Hello students, today is our 15th class of PHP and we are going to begin with PHP MySQL database. What exactly is this MySQL database and how do we use it using PHP? Let us start with all these queries. With PHP, you can connect to databases as well as you can manipulate these databases. MySQL is the most popular database system used with PHP. Let us see what exactly is MySQL. MySQL is a database system used on the web. It is a database system that runs on a server and is ideal for both small and large applications. It is very fast, reliable, and the most important part is it's very easy to use. It uses standard SQL and it compiles on a number of platforms. It is free, so you can always download and use it. MySQL is developed, distributed, and supported by Oracle Corporation. The data in MySQL database are stored in tables. So let us see the definition of a table. A table is a collection of related data and it consists of columns and rows. What is the main advantage of using database? Databases are useful for storing information categorically. For example, suppose you have a company and you have the databases with the following tables. For example, you have a separate table for the employees, then you have a separate table for the products, you can have a separate table with the customers. So all these tables can be the part of one database of your company. PHP combined with MySQL are cross-platform. Let us see what is a database query. A query is a request, or you can say it is a question asked to your database or to your table. We can query a database for specific information and have a record set returned. Before we start the MySQL database connection, we have to create the database and then we have to create the table and then we can use the queries like insert queries, select queries, we can delete the data, we can update the data and so on. To do that, I'm going to use PHP MyAdmin. So let's go to XAMPP. This is our XAMPP control panel. You have to start your Apache server. You start, and now we are also going to start MySQL. So click on start, minimize. As I mentioned, I'm going to use PHP MyAdmin to create a database. This is the URL to go to your PHP MyAdmin. So this is the PHP MyAdmin window and we are going to create a database. So I will select database. You can see here, create database, give a name to your database. I will write the database name as sample and just click on create. Here you can see the sample database is created. Now under this database, we want to create one table so that we can store the related data. So you can see here, this is create table, give a name to your table. So my table name I'm giving as student of columns or the number of fields that you need. I want 4 columns. So I'm typing 4 and click on go. This is how you see your table name and these are the fields or you can say columns that you can have for your table. Then I want to make it as a primary key. So I'm clicking on that is AI. You see here this AI. I just checked it and this field is going to be my primary key and I will say go. The next field I will add first name, so I will say fname. Fname is going to be of type varchar. Let us give the size, the length as 30. I don't want it to be the primary key, so let's come down for the next field, that is the last name. Again this is going to be varchar and the length I will give 30 again. Email also I will make it as varchar. For email I will give the length 15 and I will say save. You can write an SQL to create this table. If you click on preview SQL, see you can see this create table sample.students. We are creating a table student for the database sample. And then these are the different fields that we have. Roll number, it is of type integer and the length is 10. It's not null and it is auto incremented. The second field is fname. The type is varchar and the length is 30. This is also not null. Lname, Next is LName. It is of type varchar and the length is 30, not null. The last field is email. The type is varchar, length is 15 and not null. Primary key for this table student is roll number with length 10. So instead of writing the SQL, what I did, I simply used this format to create the table as well as to create the different fields of my table. Click on save and you see the structure of your table here. You can see the different names of your fields, roll number, last name, first name, email, and you see this key. It means it's a primary field or it's a primary key, roll number. Alter options. If you want to change this field, you can click on the change. If you want to delete this field, you can click on drop. Then there are many different options whichever you want to use. See, once again I will repeat the step. To create the database using PHPMyAdmin, first we have to type this URL in our browser and then you get this PHPMyAdmin window. You have to select database. Then you are going to write the name of your database. Here already we have created the sample database. Once you type the name of your database, you are going to click on create. Once the database is created, we can create the table. If you want to create one more table, you can click on new or directly you can type the name of your table over here, the number of columns that you want, and then you have to click on go. Once you click on go, we typed the name of the fields which we wanted in our table and then we made roll number as our primary key and it is auto increment. We checked on that AI, that is auto increment, and after typing all the details we clicked on save and that is how we have created the table. We don't want to insert anything into this table over here, but rather we will write the queries in our PHP script for the same. There is an option here to insert the data in our table, but we are not going to do that over here. We are going to write the PHP script. That's all for today. Thank you.